Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Folks, I know it's a comedy show, but I have some sad news tonight. As of 10:48 p.m. Eastern last night, the GOP healthcare bill was pronounced dead of terminal sucking. Heaven. Yeah. I clap when I'm heartbroken, too. It's just, you cover the pain. It was always a long shot because the Republicans control only all three branches of government. Can't be expected to do everything. The final blow was delivered last night when Utah Senator and man failing to get anyone to raise the roof, Mike Lee, and Kansas Senator and gray alien who found a can of bronzer, Jerry Moran, released statements opposing the bill at the exact same time. It was a rare case of simultaneous no-gasm. It is hard to overstate the level of failure here. The GOP crushed their car at 90 miles an hour into a cliff with a grin on their face. It's like if Batman versus Superman took a Pontiac Aztek to Blockbuster to rent The Lone Ranger and watch it on Laserdisc. That's how badly they failed. Republicans said one thing for the last 4 elections.
We need to repeal and replace Obamacare.
Repeal and immediately replace the failures of Obamacare.
Repeal and replace Obamacare.
Repeal Obamacare and replace it.
We will repeal and we will replace.
Repeal and replace.
Repeal and replace.
Repeal and replace it.
It was your one job. It's your tagline. It's your motto. It's Paul Ryan's tramp stamp. It's good. Wow.
Y'all got footage of that.
He looks good.
Y'all got that footage, boy. Yeah. Oh,
It's
repeal.
good. And it wasn't just the House of Representatives and the Senate, it was also the chucklehead in chief.
The first thing we're going to do is repeal and replace Obamacare. My first day in office, I'm going to ask Congress to put a bill on my desk because we will terminate Obamacare and replace it, believe me, with something good. Believe me.
I don't. Believe me, I don't. Not now, not then, never. Hey, remember, if you've forgotten, remember 2 months ago when Trump and the GOP threw that old white guy party celebrating when the House passed their version of the bill? Guys, we're gonna have so many chickens, let's start counting. Now, that celebration, in retrospect, that celebration seems almost as embarrassing as Lyndon Johnson's victory in Vietnam luau. But the Republicans, don't worry, the Republicans have a great backup plan. Senate Majority Leader and man describing the size of his prostate, Mitch McConnell. Here's the plan. He's got a plan to introduce a bill simply repealing Obamacare with no replacement. You know, just take it away and don't fix it. Like how when your car gets a flat tire, you remove the tire, then cut the brake cables and push the car into a crowd of uninsured old people.
Oh, yeah.
Trump likes the plan, tweeting, "As I have always said, let Obamacare fail and then come together and do a great health care plan. Stay tuned." Yes, stay tuned. Because repealing your health care is the hottest new reality show, No Survivors. So, it's decided. It's gonna happen. It's decided. The whole leadership got together, they decided it. This morning, they announced they're gonna repeal now and replace later. And tonight, it's already dead. Oh, Mitch McConnell cannot be happy about this. Can we get a look at what Mitch looks like now? Yeah. No, he actually looks good. That's him happy, I think.
Wow.
This is a good time to remind you that when they knew Barack Obama would veto it, the GOP voted more than 60 times to repeal Obamacare. But now that they can actually do it, they don't have the balls. All those times they voted, they must have just been yanking their own lever. But now, when they have a Republican president, they can't get their vote up. So, Trump care is officially deader than the people who would have been dead if Trump care had passed. But the president had some interesting math to turn this into a win.
If you look at it, 48-4. That's a pretty impressive vote by any standard. And yet you have a vote of 48-4 or something like that, and you need more. It's pretty tough.
48-4, that adds up to 52, not 100. You just ignored all the Democratic votes. Well, anything can be made a success by that logic. If you just take out that one iceberg, the Titanic had a fantastic maiden run. Fastest trip to the bottom of the ocean ever, all right? Tremendous boat. Tremendous boat. But perhaps the best part of Trump's reaction was this real, actual screen grab from Fox News with the lower third. Trump, eventually, we will get something done. So, eventually, we will get something done. And so, once again, it's time to update the hat. Eventually something. So, there it is. All their plans come to naught. All their promises are lies. And not just lies to the whole American public. Specifically, they lied to their voters and the people who trusted them. So they're not going to repeal and replace. And repeal and delay is already dead. So what's the plan? Well, Trump has one plan, telling reporters this afternoon.
I think we're probably in that position where we'll just let Obamacare fail. We're not going to own it. I'm not going to own it.
No, not going to own it. It's very presidential. It explains the sign on Trump's desk. Whose buck is this? I think Obama left this here.